Everyone, it's Monday. Today is a powerful day, November 11, and step 12, step 19 day. Today is a powerful manifestation day, 11/11. We have a portal. It's time for us to set the intention and for the new year. So how you guys feeling? I woke up feeling a little tired. My dreams were crazy, but I feel very empowered overall. How's your mood today? 11/11, November 11, super powerful. I like to unwind the energy of the day, and I would love for you guys to take some time for yourself to go back to your drawing board and set the intention for next year. I mean, like this year that just started. So, hello, hi Rhonda. How are you guys feeling? I just woke up too. So, I'm just going to rub my hands, just kind of just tapping into my energy of the day. And when I say I feel empowered, it's regardless of what had happened in the past, and what's been happening outside of me, I can always empower myself and set the new intention. Yeah. And the overall, definitely it's a powerful day, 11/11. There are two, main powerful portals throughout the year, I learned. One is the Lionsgate portal, August 8th, and another one is 11/11. So today is November 11. Today is a powerful day. Did you guys work on some painted pictures for yourself? If you haven't, today is a great day to do that. Yeah, it's super powerful. Like today is a day to write down and think about all aspects of your life, like your career, your finance, your relationship, your home and environment. And you can put some categories, right? It's not just like, sometimes we limit ourselves and it's like, oh, okay, this is just what I want. But it's like, okay, if you dig deeper, it's like, oh, I actually want this and don't want that. So many things that you can ask for. But in order for you to ask for and to get what you want, you need to first feel enough and worthy to receive those blessings. So I feel like in the Scorpio season, as you know, if you guys are coming back to the channel, I definitely went through some, darkest night of the soul where I had to face my truth, like my core belief about who I am, what kind of person, like idea I accepted when I was little. And when I dig deeper, I saw a lot of myself feeling not good enough, not feeling enough. And so a lot of things that I wanted in my life was something that I'll be earned if I work hard, if I try hard, or if I please people. And that's like maybe I knew it, but I didn't really know it on the soul level, in a different level. So that those things came up since the Leo season. Leo was about the heart, and then Virgo season is like it's scrutinized, it's scrutinized details, and it's like, wow, I have this, I have that, I can't settle for this anymore. And the Libra season, it's all about the relationship. Maybe if your relationship broke down in Libra, a lot of things, you were not alone. It happened to me. And then Scorpio season, I'm like, spent a lot of time alone and grieving and, but going into, it's like try to understand why things had to happen in a way that happened, right? And then that's when I realized that, okay, core belief about who I am got me where I am. There were a part of me that did not feel enough, did not feel worthy. So I became an overachiever because somehow subconsciously I accepted that when I work hard, I will get what I want. But now, I think more than ever, as a woman, and if you're a woman and if you're watching, let's start embodying. We don't need to chase shit. we don't need to work so hard, you know, just like work hard on our core belief about who we are. When we actually know who we are, we could just sit on this throne. Somebody said, I think it's Danny Morel, talking about tapping into true femininity. It's like the woman will sit on the throne and it's just like attract whatever you want, attract whatever she wants, and she doesn't have to do things, you know. I really want to get to that. Okay, I'm working towards getting to that point and embody. So if you're feeling like, okay, I'm done chasing, and if you're feeling like I'm done working too hard, like why do I need to do this? You know, I've been a people pleaser my whole life. I think, you know, for Age of Aquarius, definitely women's are the people that first wake up. It's like, oh my God, we have been programmed this way to live in fear, to chase and have that imbalance of femininity and masculinity, so that, you know, we can mess up our hormones, and then we constantly compare ourselves with other women in competitions, and it's like focus on the beauty and the surface outside rather than going inwards. So it's time for us to going inwards. It's like, okay, we have it all. So let's read. So in this live, I talk often about astrology, and I love my Series Joy. And Series Joy is a astrology app that Human Garage partner apps with. And as Human Garage, we teach people how to heal themselves through fascia maneuvers and the lifestyle. So now let's just unwind the energy of 11/11. So today is a continuation of yesterday's intention to transform your daily life. All the actions, energy, and direction you took yesterday should be carried through until the end of today. Your heart and ego are both active to make this happen. Step 19 combines the heart's willpower, step 1, with the action of your ego, step 9. The only risk with love and ego coming together is the possibility of being distracted. People sometimes start chasing something else their heart loves on their list instead of following through with yesterday's intention. That's interesting. Or something new may cross your plate, enticing you to drop your goal for the new shining object. Oh, hi Sky. Hey love, I'm so glad I caught you live. You're so amazing. You're amazing, Sky. I think you're that person who came to my class, right? Sky. It's such a unique, lovely name. Yeah. Hello everyone. Good morning. I'm just reading the energy of the day. What is a good maneuver for dry cough and respirate? Okay, respirate. Okay, I'll answer you after we finish going through this 11/11 energy, okay? If I forget to answer, please remind me. Okay, so most of the protection you need is from yourself. Okay, so, you know, today can be basically a little bit like Libra energy. It's like you're going like this, and it's like, okay, by the way, going like this. So we need to focus, right? Step 19 adds to net 10, so there is an additional layer of concentration necessary to love, step 1, and protect, 0, your creation. Most of that protection you need is from yourself. Yeah. Don't allow your mind to interject doubt, question what's already been decided, or distract you with ideas of failure. Don't allow feelings about the past to bring you down. Don't allow fear or worry for the future to stop you either. Next 10 days require that you assume everything is fine. Give yourself the benefits of doubts. Round up instead of rounding down in your estimate. And most of all, think in productive, constructive, and abundance terms all day. Yeah, positive, abundant, joyful attitude is the next best way to ensure your intention will come to be as you see fit. If you remain focused to act only on the things that bring love, joy, comfort, and healing, you'll be investing in your abundance and starving the competition. Yeah, I just read the video about talking about, you know, quantum shift and quantum, you know, jumping into the timeline. Do you prefer? Is it's gonna be more a common thing that people would know. It's like we tend to think the time is linear, but once we shift, everything is shift, right? And everything has to match with your frequency. Like all the timeline already exists at simultaneously at the same time, and it's about us. It's about up to us, and that's the challenging part, and that's why we do lots of tools. We use lots of tools to jump into the timeline you do prefer. But one of the things that I was watching this video this morning, she talks about, you know, she you know, I think it's like, in order for us to break through, something needs to break. And this is the hard part, and I think we all been through that somehow, more or less, for the last few months or so. And but in order for us to shift, you need to serve the problem. You basically just refocus yourself into something that, you know, more abundance, more positivity, more joy. And we all know that, and sounds very cliche. But what I'm trying to articulate right now is that you need to stop the problem. But in order to stop the problem, we need to go through, and you actually not bypass the emotion. But today is very different day. I think if you are able to face your darkest night of your soul and going through the emotions part already, I feel like today is actually not the day to, you know, I think you've done enough. You grieved enough. So yeah, let's stop the problem and focus on actually the positivity rather than, you know, negativity can exist. It's just the absence of light. You know, they are safe to be here around my realm, but what we don't do is engage them, right? Give more energy into those things. So in each of your stories today, continue to move forward with yesterday's intention to manifest transformation in your life. Protect your work, stay positive, see your intentions through completion, and protect the process. Today, you're manifesting a new level of productivity, material wealth, or income. Continue forward with your current investments. Hold together the work. Protect investment from outside influence. Give yourself credit for the recent improvement to your long-term emotional security, family dynamics, or home. Trust and believe in what you're feeling. Today's goal is to keep project and intention moving forward in a balanced, constant way. Love yourself in the process. If you have done anything you can to make your future happen, your only path today is to hold loving space. That is to sit on your project like a bird, sit on an egg waiting for it to hatch. Oh, I love that. Yeah, you gotta be patient, right? When you hatch an egg, you can imagine a bird is like sit, like even the penguin, you know, it's like a sit and it just wait. But you don't know, you don't know it's gonna hatch. But I think it's gonna hatch, you know. I think it's, even when you don't know what you're doing, which is often the case for me, it's like, you know, I feel like I'm doing things and it's like, okay, and I stop myself and pause myself. Like, what am I doing in life? Do you guys have a moment? It's like, why am I here? What am I doing every day? Waking up and going on this Instagram live and talking. But I think it's, when you take action, I think regardless, you get something out of it, right? And then maybe like you get some surprising benefits, right? Or you do that with the intention. But I'm also ask for more, leave room for more surprises too. But I do love showing up and speaking, and most importantly, kind of just like transmuting my energy as I speak my truth. Yeah. So it's important to maintain a positive, loving, expectant energy. Be grateful for everything you have. Count your blessing. All of these conscious steps push your intention to happening faster. May you be prosperous prosperous. I'm my brain. Prosperous. I'm abundant with love. So I think, anyways, today is a very, very powerful day. And today is to try your best to count your blessing, even when you don't feel this way. But today is the day to just try your best to stick to this, all the positivities that you can list in your life, and ask for more and write it down and set the intention and trust. This is a time to, I've been talking about trusting the unknown, and sometimes it's like, oh my goodness, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing in my life, and I thought I was I knew what I was doing in life, and then things happen, and it's like, was I being very was I being very controlling, or there's something about me that was so wrong, and you learn from it, right? And one thing I learned was definitely I was being controlling because I was not confident enough about my self-worth, right? So self-worth, I am embodying this loving myself and loving myself more, and I'm feeling worthy and feeling enough about my existence, and radically embodying the fact that the fact that I came here, it's my birthright to feel safe and protected and provided, even, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to try so hard to set the intention I'm abundant. Like, if I already know that it's my birthright to be provided whatever I want, can I focus on that instead of chasing? Yeah, you could answer my question. Yes, Guinness. Okay, good morning, 9 years. So let me go back. Good maneuver for dry cough and respiratory. What's your sign, by the way? Dry cough and respiratory. Normally, it's a lung problem, and the emotion that you are dealing with is sadness, grief, and that. And I'm a Libra. Libra normally likes to balance ourselves through our lungs. So Libra tend to have respiratory problems, things like that when we are imbalanced. Okay, so you're Taurus. But it's the same thing. Lungs store sadness, grief, sorrow, all of that emotions, and they're coming up. So it's not a bad thing. A couple things I will do, and trust me, I've suffered with a dry cough and respiratory problems for a very long time to time. And for the last, maybe 5-6 years or so, I found that it becomes a habit. It's just like how your body kind of get traumatized, and then you continue the loop once you don't resolve that, and then the lesson comes back. But for me, I noticed that when I catch a cold, and then when I started to cough, and I will be coughing for like the next 6 months or so. So I can totally show a lot of compassion and empathy for you from that. Yeah, it's hard. First of all, I think oregano oil really helps. Like, normally if I'm like going through a phase of like releasing, because basically what's happening in your lungs is like there's no phlegm, right? It's just a dry cough, nothing comes up, and it's you coughing out sadness. And for me, it's for bacterial wise, oregano oil really helps. Next, oregano oil is an oil that is so spicy and so strong, but it kills the parasite. Not parasite, sorry. It could be parasite too, but kill the bacteria in your body. And you can it's a very strong oil, so I will put like a couple of drops underneath the tongue, and then drink with water, and it tastes awful. Some people can't even try that, but it works wonder. And then after that, your lungs are when you are coughing so much, is everything is compressed, right? It doesn't have a lot of room. So the keys for everything, keys for any inflammation and compression of fascia is to relaxes your nervous system. And when you are, when you are going through the dry cough and then, a phase of coughing out the sadness, your lungs and your ribcage, like, it's basically tighten up and constricting. So kidney, let's do the kidney reset. So take your left hand in the back and take your right hand and grab your ribcage on the right and pull the skin down and lean over to your left and look to the right. So that's a kidney release. But basically imagine expanding your ribcage. It's all about expanding because you need the room. Let it go. So let's do sharp 3 breath through your mouth like this. Now back to 6 breath. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Try breathing. You may notice that your right lung opens up and breathe better on the right side. Also, I think when anybody going through detoxing, like a detoxing sensation, like even dry cough, stop wearing tight bra or go for no bra because this is tightening you up. You need to release your ribcage. You need to release your lungs. Right? Let's try the other side. Take your right hand in the back, take your left hand and grab your ribcage on the left, pull the skin down, lean over to your right and look to the left. Sharp 3 breath through your mouth. Back to 6 breath. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. You may feel calm from that. And then when you feel calm, pay attention to where you feel. I just felt here. Yeah, as soon as I release a kidney, I felt in here. Kidney is about fight or flight. And a lot of the, organs like kind of together. There's like above the kidney, there's the adrenals. And, that's also close to lungs and cause a lot of chemical imbalances. And when they were overworking themselves. So let's do thyroid. Take your right hand and go from that bottom of your neck and slightly pull the skin up. You don't have to choke yourself, but when I do thyroid reset and opening up the lungs and opening up the air pathway, it's just like it's all about elongating and sending some good energy because our hands are powerful. And take your left hand, elongate, facilitate that, elongate. Squeeze your belly button, find your spinal pedal lock, breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Please repeat after me. I am speaking my truth, even if it's inconvenient for myself and others. And I don't need to feel bad. I don't need to feel guilty about it. Or I no longer feel guilty about it. That's better. Let's try again. I speak in my truth, even if it's inconvenient for myself and others. And I no longer feel guilty about it. And so it is. Let it go. Try breathing. Shake yourself. Okay, let's go into where the ribcage separates. So xiphoid, and going to xiphoid, where the ribcage separates like that. And take your right hand, and you may better if you actually going to bare the skin. But anyways, you're gonna torque the skin. Don't be afraid to pressure and push your skin, and you're gonna torque that skin towards your right. and you might want to go gentle. And it's almost like as we doing that, because it's like you are coughing and you have a problem because your lungs are compressed, and it goes like that. It's simply physically just want to open that up. So xiphoid, where the rib cage separates, and pressure in gently, and you can really go in and then twerk the skin. And take this left hand, go into that back of your neck, and where the bot, like I would say C6, 7, where it's close to the back of your shoulder, almost, and then the bottom of your shoulder, and twerk it the other way, counterclock. So right hand towards the right and left hand in the back. And let's take a deep breath. Open up your lungs. 2, 3, through your nose. 2, 3. It's literally, the imagery is like, drop your shoulders, open that up, and open your lungs, release, and forgive yourself. Show a lot of compassion and kindness to what your body's doing, because I understand how hard it is to have a dry cough and that won't go away, and you feel like you're constantly noticing your throat is like going inwards like this, like Okay, one more. Take your hands and going to underneath the clavicle. It's all about opening your heart and your lungs. Release and give yourself permission to let go. So open, drop, and it's loud, but keep going. And let's keep opening your chest, open your heart, and create a lot of space. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3, through your nose. 2, 3. All is well. How are you feeling? I feel a lot calmer. Your body knows how to heal itself when it calms down. In order for your body to calm down, we need to feel safe. We need to take a moment, take your time, and just know that in this moment, we'll feel safe and protected. We are loved, and we don't need to rush anything. We're not missing anything. Today is a powerful day to set the intention, all of that. And lots of messages come in, and they say it's like, today is the day, you set the intention, and so that you can manifest faster. And here comes the fear, oh, we gotta get to this, we gotta get on this, but we're not missing out anything. We are exactly where we need to be. That's something that I am learning, because our ego tend to rush everything, wants everything all at once, right now, right here, right now. But we're exactly where we need to be, right? So right hand on your heart, left hand on the top of your head, and energy circulate through our heart and our brain. And also, as we do that, set the intention to open your heart, but open your lungs. Imagine, I imagine my rib cage, and people talk about, oh, you don't want to cage yourself and all of that. One day I realized that rib cage is not caging us. It's an endorsement. You know how look at rib cage go like this? It's literally, one day I felt like rib cage is like kind of like endorsement. It's our back up that supports you from behind. It's not something that cages us. It's protecting us, so that we don't fall back. So imagine this rib cage expand. You can literally grab your rib cage and imagine expanding your rib cage. You don't need to constrict any of that. Open that up. release your sadness. So breathing into your hands, breathing. 2, 3. Through your nose. 2, 3. Please repeat after me. Hello, brain. Thank you for protecting me. I no longer need this protection in my body and my life. I know and I have good boundaries, so I know I attract good things in life. Now listen to your heart. Hello, heart. You're in charge. I'm listening to you. My heart desires is intuition from the higher self. I love myself and I listen to you. And I follow you. I accept myself. I forgive myself. I forgive others. I forgive all the mistakes I've done when I didn't know better. And I am safe. I am protected. I am provided. I am loved. I am lovable. Even when I make a mistake, I am lovable. Even when I have some diagnosis and symptoms in my body, I am still lovable and I'm still protected. Today is a powerful day, 11/11. I set the intention that moving forward, I stay in love. I call my power back. I am powerful. I am healthy. I am enough. I am worthy. I am beautiful. I am loving. You can add anything you want. I am kind. I am compassionate. All of that. Yes. Feel your body. So mouth is a portal, right? Whatever we say, that's what we manifest. And as we are feeling calm and our nervous system is not acting up, we're in a programming mode. And what we're programming is that's what we manifest, because what I believe is what I become, right? Okay, yeah, I feel a lot calmer. That was beautiful. Thank you guys for joining. Okay, so I have one more message. Manifestation. So step 19 right now. Rules today. This means one must keep up the good work, not drop the ball, and stay consistent to see life changes through to the end. As the day progresses, you will feel your fate changing. By staying the course of changes in your life, destiny is changing. That's so powerful. Do not be deceived by the moon crossing Neptune. You will see options both for new future and the old simultaneously. What you put your attention on is a choice you make. That's very interesting. Yeah. So what I mean, what they say by do not be deceived by the moon crossing Neptune. This is a consciousness of self-trust, inner boundaries, truth, transparency, boundaries with others, sexuality, intimacy, death, taxes, transformation, alchemy, and other people's money. Right. So we gotta stick to self-trust, inner boundaries, truth, transparency, boundaries. We've been working on boundaries, right? In this Scorpio season, what you allow and what you do not allow. You know, I've been watching a lot of videos that coming up on my feed about how Libra are becoming more like Aries. Aries are strong, headstrong, and Libras are going more like villain era. And I feel that like my boundaries are stronger than ever. It's like, wow, do I get to be this strong? Like, I never knew. I've been always peaceful Libra. I have my Capricorn side that is very much like productive and get stuff done, non-creative kind of things. But I have this side of me that Libra is so creative, and I always had this both side in my life. But regardless, I'm always had this tendency of being super kind and let people cross my boundaries. Oh, Ikue's so kind and she will say yes to everything. I feel like my new me is like, okay, when somebody asks, that my first answer is no. Let's start from there. You know what I mean? So my boundaries are stronger than ever, and I am slowly loving this strong side of me that is like never had. You know, my answer was always been yes, but now like I honor myself. I know that I'm worthy and I'm enough. I get to have choices. It's not always about yes, right? Okay, let me start with no and see. Let me think about it, right? So those things are I'm noticing about myself. Yeah. What are signs of a Taurus? What can you tell me more about the Taurus person? Oh, Taurus person. My goal story, midheaven, is in Taurus. So my goal is to become like a Taurus. So I learned a bit about Taurus. Taurus is a powerful manifester. Let's start there. But in order for things to manifest, it takes time. So Taurus is a very well known for being a slow person. You just like take actions very slowly, and but it will manifest because they in order for it to manifest, it takes time. So what they do is they take their time to manifest things. Yeah, and. But also Tauruses are always hungry, and you don't want to deal with Tauruses when they're hungry because they're just like really stubborn. In general, Tauruses are slow and stubborn, so when they're hungry, those traits get stronger. You don't want to deal with hungry Tauruses. You want to make sure they're being fed very well. But good side about being stubborn is that you will manifest, right? Whether you take time or not. But here's the thing for Tauruses. Because you manifest, you gotta really be careful what you're manifesting. The stuff that you're manifesting, does it come from the heart or does it come from the ego, right? Because you could be manifesting something that you don't want. This applies to every sign, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like you can be a powerful manifester, but ask yourself, do you like what you're manifesting? So that's something. Hi guys, Libra, I'm enjoying saying no too. Yeah, power of saying no, right? Especially you're that type of person, you'll always say yes to everything. But everything is moderation. Everything is moderation. If you're the type of person say no to everything, you're too closed off. So your boundaries are way too strong. So in this Scorpio season, you want to learn how to loosen that up a little, right? It's all about the moderation. So manifesting good health. Yes, good health is a good health. I picked 2 cards today, and it's surprisingly I've never picked these 2 cards, and they were beautiful. Let's start with this. Breathe in bliss, exhale bullshit. Breathing in bliss and exhale bullshit. It's like that new age yoga meditation. Breathing and exhale shit. Okay, give yourself permission to pause and get blissed out. ooze out. Doesn't it feel too good to just stop and pause for a moment? Let's face it, life happens. 1 minute we're vibing high, the next we're hit with some hard news that bring us spiraling back to earth. Your breath is a powerful tool that can eliminate built-up frustration and increase overall calmness. Without it, you wouldn't survive. When you start to take conscious control of your breathing, you can begin to slow down your overthinking mind. Hello, stress center. Just a few moments of deep intentional breathing has shown to reduce stress, alleviate anxiety, and bring on a sense of peacefulness. You don't have to meditate in the Himalayas to find your bliss. You can find it right here, right now. Even hearing sirens. So this is good. Breathe in, bliss, exhale, bullshit. So another powerful card that I picked, that these are like powerful cards I never picked before. You are pure magic. Just in case you've forgotten, you're pure magic, baby. Baby, you were born a dreamer, but most likely you've buried your magic along the way. You may have forgotten you have this incredible manifesting power to create life, new ideas, invention, connections, beauty, joy, and most importantly, love. Everyone possesses magic, but only those willing to take charge of their lives and put in the work will activate its potential. Sipping into your magic requires that you leave your old limited belief behind, examine your intentions, and discover who you really are. Magic is not something you do. Magic is something you are. Stop waiting for... I love that. Magic is not something you do. Magic is something you are. Can we start really embody that we are the magic and everything is revolve around us? Stop waiting for someone else to create a perfect world, the perfect product, the perfect you name it. You were born to use your magic power and contribute your unique energy to the world. You're destined for a life of magic if you just believe in the possibility of your dreams. You are destined for a life of magic if you just believe in the possibilities of your dream. You know, sometimes people say delusion. Sometimes you gotta be delusional. And I think that's truth, you know. When you start something and you don't believe in it and you have a lot of fear, and it's like, okay, what am I doing here? Just like how I started my Instagram live, but here we are. I'm still continuing and picking up the beautiful card. And but yeah, so being delusional, but what differentiates dream from manifesting it into the real reality is that, you know, self-awareness, right? But then you don't want to be too realistic about things, and that's something that I learned. Capricorn, I have Capricorn side, 26 Libra, 26 represent Capricorn energy, and there's part of me that, you know, always go into this realistic side of it. Also, if you have Virgo somewhere, Virgos is all about realistic. They don't tend to see the possibilities because they can't really see it. They just see it based on the past experiences, all of that. So yeah, you know, I think it's important that sometimes you gotta be delusional and write it down and expand your possibilities. Daydreaming is something that you know, make our life a little more beautiful. You know, I think we used to daydream all the time. Some people are so good at it. I think one of those people shut down the part of that, you know, since I was young. Especially I feel when I got into junior high school, I felt something shifted. It's like, oh my God, like as soon as I went to junior high school, they start to talk about high school and what you're gonna be. And I felt a lot of resistance into that. It's like, wow, it's like I need to work hard so that I can get into good high school and then get into good university. You know, I was born and raised in Japan. And so you know, the first time I had a back pain when I entered junior high school, I think as I was grade 7, you know, that's when it's like my lower back hurts. And it's interesting, you know, how everything is is the body, what's happening in our body is literally the manifestation of what you're going through life, and then over time that becomes your pattern and becomes your trauma and becomes your chronic pain, right? That, and then you can break the cycle until when you come to a realization about why you call into those things. And that's also the based on the core belief about yourself. Are you able to do readings on people? I can read astrology chart, and if you book a session with me, and that's part of the package. Yes, private session. You seem like you read people, that's why I'm asking, right? Yeah, I'm learning. Oh, by the way, before I go, November 23rd, I should type it, and the link is in the bio, but I decided to have a Zoom facial maneuvers class, and limited to only 30 people because I want to really make it special and intimate, a Zoom class. And I would love for you guys to come, and of course if you can attend live, it will be recorded, but it's very important that it'll be awesome if you can. The time is 1 p.m. PST, so 3 p.m. EST, and it's a special class. It's $20 American dollars, and that's an offering. And it's unlike the Instagram live that I have in today, and also this Instagram live. It was basically, I like to tailor, and I actually watch people do, and we communicate and move fascia together. And I'm gonna do some Q&A sessions as well, and it's gonna be a really powerful class. So I'm gonna start advertising this class. I do teach four in-person facial maneuver classes weekly, but I know a lot of people don't live in Vancouver area. So are you able to tell me anything today as a bonus, please? Tell me anything, tell you anything. Tell you anything. Today is a powerful day, to say the least. 11/11. Go to your notes, journal, and set the intention and write it down, any type of dreams, and think about, let me see if I can pull this before I go. Categories, for example, go into paint a picture, so I can give you some of the categories that you can write it down. Paint a picture, if I could find it. Okay, so number 1, home/environment. Talk about what kind of home you would like. Visualize, maybe make a vision board. Career, right? What kind of career do you want? Career. And health and body. What would be your ideal health and ideal body? Finance, right? Talk about finance, not just the money, but abundance. And relationship, it's not just a romantic relationship. Talk about family, friends relationship. And also spirituality, right? Your consciousness, like what are you going to work on that? What are you going to do to work on that part? And hobby, passion. And lastly, you think about legacy that you leave on earth. Yeah, it's a big topic. Home, environment, career, health and body, finance, relationships, spiritual, hobby, passion, and legacy. So those things are super important, and if you could write it down, today is a very powerful day. We're going through this powerful timeline shift, and Serious Joy has been talking about people have choices, 2 choices, whether you go on a rainbow bus. It's not about being LGBT, nothing against. I am a huge rainbow ally if you didn't know. But either you go on a rainbow bus or struggle bus. We're shifting. Today's the day. Are we choosing rainbow bus or struggle bus? And that's what, it's your choice. Just know that we'll get on the rainbow bus, whether you're grieving, whether you have the body symptoms, whatever. Things are coming up because you're ready to release it, right? So trust that. but stick to your positivity, abundance, joy, all of that good stuff today, just for today, you know, and then do that one day at a time, and then do that more, second day, third day, and create a new habit for yourself and trust in the process. But in order to trust the unknown, you gotta have some little faith, and maybe you gotta be a little delusional. In between being a unicorn, get on the rainbow bus. Yes, Bambi, I love that emoji. So thank you guys, I have to go, but I'm sending you guys so much love, and we will meet again tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll probably have to start at 10 o'clock. I will set make sure you watch the story so you don't miss it. But yes, Katrina. Rainbow bus, I love that emoji. Yes, let's get on it, you know, we're on it. And thank you being so amazing and supportive, and let's cheering ourselves. It's time for us to create an ally of strong women that trust herself so much that everything comes to her, comes to us without us chasing, without us trying so hard. We're meant to enjoy this life, and we're meant to create the life we want to create without hustling. So let's get on the rainbow bus. Bye everyone, have a great rest of your day. Bye, happy 11/11.